And Beautification Committee meeting to order. Councilors, have you had a chance to look at the minutes from the last meeting? It's in your folder. It's from November 1st.
I was about to say, I feel like I haven't seen y'all.
I know.
Just look at it again.
I know.
Yes, I have. I move for approval.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
The minutes from the last meeting have passed. Next up is the agenda. Mr. Lowe, hello. Come up and give us the first item.
Good afternoon. My name is Roger Lowe, and I serve as the subdivision planner for the city of Birmingham. And item number 1 is a request for approval of a final plat resurveying acreage into 52 lots and 1 common space with the dedication of Sydney Drive, Sydney Park, and Sydney Trail called the Grand of Oxmoor Phase 3. And I have somebody with the developer here to speak any questions you may have associated with this case.
Okay, perfect. Hey, you're back again.
Yeah, glad to be back. How are y'all doing?
Good. So tell us what's going on with this item.
So with this item, like Roger said, we're dedicating the streets of Sydney Drive and Sydney Park, Sydney Pass, which is 52 lots in the back section of our development, which is back here, which is the last phase of the Grand of Oxmoor. This is phase 3. I've come before you for phase 1 and 2, and this is the final one. And so we're just asking for approval today.
Okay. Councilors, do you have any questions?
And this is just for clarity for me, when you say dedication, is that the changing of the name to the Grand of Oxmoor, or what are we?
So it was just a raw piece of land before, and what that's doing, correct me if I'm wrong, Roger, is just certifying that this is the city's right of way now that's being fomented formally with the final plat.
Got you. Okay. Got it. No question.
That's right.
So we're not vacating the streets, but we're getting and receiving.
We're blessing you the streets.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay,
Thank you for bringing
perfect. Councilor
clarity.
Abbott?
They promise us that they paved them right to start with, so we don't have to repave them in 2 years.
Okay, perfect. Councilor Abbott, do you have anything?
I don't.
Okay. Well, if there are any questions, is there a motion?
I move approval.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Item number 1 passes. Thank you. Item number 2. Mr. Lowe, is that you too? No, well, that's Brandon. Brandon, it's a request for dedication of Hollywood Lane from Councilor Tate's office.
I haven't done this in years. Good afternoon, Pro Tem Smitherman.
You have to.
Committee members, Councilor Moore. This is a small strip of a street in the Dolomite neighborhood. And I don't know if you all remember, it was a 10-year-old boy that was riding his mini bike. He got struck by a vehicle. And so the family asked Councilor Tate just to dedicate this small little strip of area where he was hit at. So it's coming off of 10 Mill Road right up to Carver Street. Like I said, it's one small little strip, no houses. It's mainly city property in the area because they have the big neighborhood sign right there. So it's just a small little strip.
Okay.
So no houses are affected or anything. And so it's just dedication sign that they can put up.
Which is different from renaming completely. Yeah. Street dedication is just like a sign. Just put a sign up.
We have some guidelines for dedications of streets. Does anybody know where those are? I hadn't seen them since we passed them.
Yeah, I know when I reached out to BDOT, they're supposed to be sending me the whole, I guess everything bullet pointed, so I've been waiting on that.
Yeah, it'd probably just be good for us to review those.
Because I only have the ones for the street renaming, not dedication.
Yeah, because we have limitations on how many there can be.
But it's definitely 1 per council district per term. Yeah, if this one passes, she won't be able to do another one.
We won't see you again. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm thinking that since we're the appropriate committee, we probably ought to review the ordinance because it's just easy to forget details as the years pass.
Okay, well, we'll make sure to get that.
Okay.
So,
And one of the things, and I don't know if this would possibly be a part of, those guidelines, but the sign, is it going to have information about Mr.
It'll have
Marquise
in love and
Dante?
memory. Yeah, it'll have in love and memory, and then his name.
Got you.
On it. Mm-hmm.
Well, so one of the things that I was talking to the mayor's administration about is trying to find the information for some of these different street signs that we have, because a lot of times we just have the names of folks, but after so many years, you just know the name, but you don't know the significance of the person.
Yeah, and I think the signs actually also sunset after 4 years. So they do have a limit of being up.
Okay.
Well, I know once the signs start fading, the city can go take them down. And, so it's a lot with it.
I didn't know if it would, if there's an opportunity, or if this would be a great opportunity for us to just kind of, pilot, even possibly even having like some type of QR code or some type of, description. To go with the sign, so that when people see it, they know who the person is and the significance of it. Because you don't want it to just be a name that is forgotten. So, but I'm in agreement.
I like that.
Do we have a motion yet?
no, we don't.
I move approval.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. The item passes. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
And then old and new business. I know, Councilor Abbott, there were 4 PIC items on the February 14th agenda that are set for public hearing. Mr. Lowe is going to answer any question that the committee has to the best of his ability. And then he can kind of tell you why I went straight to the council agenda.
Again, Roger Glow, serve as the subdivision planner for the city of Birmingham. Most of these cases were approved by the subdivision committee back in December. And last time we had a PIC meeting was November 1st, back in November. So the applicant called and requested or asked, could the items be moved along, because there are time restraints with whatever they were trying to do. Various ones. The first one was case number 2022, case number 84, which is the Southern Research Institute. And their request was a favorable recommendation regarding the vacation of 1,100 square feet of airspace, and a request for approval of a final plat combining the vacated airspace in 2 lots into 1 lot called Block 762, resurvey number 1. So that's basically like a crosswalk. Currently, that's on site, and we're making them vacate those airspace.
So it's the one that's already there?
Ma'am?
It's the one that's already there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But he gave us maps for that too.
The second one is the West End Hills Baptist Church, and their request, case number SUB 2022, case number 85, a request for favorable recommendation regarding the vacation of 2,731 square feet of alleyway, and a request for approval of a final plat combining the vacated alleyway and 6 lots into 1 lot called West End Hills Missionary Baptist Church survey. Basically, that was some unused right-of-way, basically where their parking lot is. It was gravel at first. They paved the whole area behind their church, and that encompassed that alleyway, and they are requesting to purchase that from the city. So that's the gist of their request, and both of those public hearings were set for this upcoming Tuesday. The other 2, which the hearing has been set for the 21st of March. Let's go. SUB case number 97, 2022. A request for favorable recommendation regarding the vacation of 35,099 square feet of right-of-way and a dedication of right-of-way, and a request for approval of a final plat combining the vacated right-of-way and 1 lot into 1 lot called Lakeshore Station resurvey number 1. And that vacation is vacating some unopened right-of-way, basically like some trees. And what they wanted to do, I guess, they didn't want to encroach on the city's right-of-way. So instead of doing that, they wanted to go ahead and purchase that area. And also a dedication, I think, BDOT and I think, who's that, fire department require them to have 2 ingress and egress points. So that would be the purpose of the dedication associated with this case.
So do you have a picture of that? Because I kind of got lost.
A picture?
Okay. Excuse me.
I didn't have a picture, but it's the old...
Well, undoubtedly, I've got a copy of it. I just wasn't, I was looking at my little one and thinking that was all I had.
I didn't have the Google image, but if you're familiar with it's over off of Lakeshore by the old Hibbets, that old UAB site where they had that building that has been demolished. That's where the site is for this.
I sent you, sorry, I just forwarded y'all the descriptions, but this is the actual map. First half was the last one.
I was definitely looking at the wrong one. Okay, I got you now.
And the last one was SUB 2023 case number 4, which was a request for a favor recommendation regarding the vacation of 4,784 square feet of alleyway and right-of-way with a request for approval of a final plat combining the vacated alleyway and right-of-way of 11 lots into 4 lots called the Christ Health Center Plat Number 2. And this is over in the Woodline area, and it's basically unused alley, and they wanted to secure whatever they had going on over there. There's a couple of entities over there that is actually using it, and I think we went to economic development regarding the vacation fee. So they wanted to waive the vacation fee. That was 2 months back.
Yeah, I'm not in favor of ever waiving vacation fees because, after all, it's the public's land. It's not ours. But everything in this drawing, excuse me, of this case, everything on here is going to be placed into one.
No, it's going to be divided up into those 4 lots. So they're going to kind of split the alley up into those 4 lots. Each of those 4 lots will encompass that alley.
Yeah, you got to look at the central part, and you can see how it all separates into 4. It's kind of hard to see the lines, but.
And I didn't want to speak on behalf of the developer, but they did say that will remain as a green space. On the front side of First Avenue South, their building kind of protrudes into the city's right-of-way, and that's was the purpose of them vacating that little portion that comes out into First.
Okay. So do you want one motion for all of these?
It's just for informational purposes only. I know you want to hear information.
Yeah, so it will still say no recommendation on the agenda. Okay. Thank you.
Well, thank you. All right. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn. I second it.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you, everyone.